Hello there, friend. Amyenergy here with your Venus Day Pick a Card Love reading. Okay, this week we have for reading number 1 a little crystal ball here. Okay, for reading 2 we have a little heart-shaped clear quartz. Okay. And for reading 3, we have this dried yellow rose. Okay, so go ahead and meditate here on 1, 2, and 3. See which reading is calling out to you. Okay, go ahead and pause the video now if you need to. Make sure to give me a thumbs up. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Everything you need is in the description box below. Let's get into it. If you chose reading number 1, this is for you. Okay, we are working with the Next World Tarot, one of my most favorite decks. All right, and we are going to pull out our earth, air, fire, and water energy to get a better look at our love life. Okay, these messages coming out could be self-love, they could be about a connection. Okay, so we're just going to see what comes out here. I love this spread to get a really good look at where we are at in our love journey. Okay. Wow. So right off the bat, we do have a really beautiful energy on the bottom of the deck here with the Magician. I definitely feel like we are in a really new space, a new energy. Okay. We're going to clarify with the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. All right, let's get into our earth energy here. Okay, we have the 5 of Wands, strife, and the 6 of Cups. Okay, reunion. So I definitely do feel like we could be having some feelings coming up that we're sort of working through here regarding a past person or situation. This could even be family, okay? But I definitely feel like there's been connections in the past that, I feel like it's been a mix, good and bad here. But it's definitely something that we're working through. We're trying to be really present in our day-to-day life. I feel like we're really trying to have a routine around healing here. Okay, wow, cards are really trying to jump out now to clarify this. I just want to give them a good shuffle here. All right, let's clarify. Let's get one more card here over our earth energy, please. Angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. Knight of Wands. Yes, I definitely do feel like we're trying to push forward new projects, new ideas, maybe even new romance here. But I do feel like there could be past situations that we're working through here. And I do feel like it's really, actually, really beautiful. It's really constructive here. So definitely great job, pile 1, for the work that you are doing here in your day-to-day right now. Okay, now in our air energy, we have the Strength card and the 6 of Swords. Okay, so I definitely feel like we are mentally very strong. I also feel like we could be mentally sort of checked out of a situation here. Okay, so whether it's a job situation, a relationship, a friendship, I feel like mentally we've really moved on from the situation. Okay, but I do feel like we might still have to perform in this situation, right? That's why I think it could be like a job, something like that here. Let's get one strength coming out again. Yeah, I feel like mentally right now we're really strong, okay? And I do feel like that might just require us to have an understanding that we can't, I feel like we're not able to move out of a situation just yet. So, really, truly, mentally, we're just being incredibly strong and resilient here. Okay, in our fire energy, we have the 10 of Cups and the 2 of Pentacles. Okay, so I do feel like we could be in a connection. There could be a new connection coming in here. Okay, this is coming out in our fire energy. So I do feel like this could be, a really passionate connection happening here. Now, it doesn't have to be romantic, it could be, you know, friendship. You can always be passionate about friends, but I definitely do feel like there is a romantic essence sort of in this with the 10 of Cups coming out here. Okay, I do feel like we could be meeting someone who is, different from us here with the 2 of Pentacles. Okay, but I feel like it's a really practical match. Like this person offers something that we need. Okay, 2 of Cups coming out. Wow, I can't make this up. I really, truly, I definitely feel like this is, clarifying the message and saying, yes, this is love to me. This is someone we're definitely at least interested in. I do feel like there's at least, I feel like it's new. Okay, I feel like this could be a new person we're meeting this week. Okay. Yeah, 8 of Wands trying to jump out there. I do feel like this is someone who we almost meet them and instantly have like a completion moment, right? We really just like feel very safe with them right away, feel very seen by them. Okay, let's get into our water energy. All right, beautiful energy here, the Teacher and the 3 of Cups. So I definitely feel like reading one, we are really finding a sense of stability in our emotions here, in our water energy with the Teacher. Okay, this is Aries energy, this is Mars energy. So I feel like we're really taking responsibility for our emotions and for channeling our emotions into healthy ways here, right? Yes, we have the 7 of Pentacles coming out here. So I definitely feel like we really do have a vision of what we want for our life. And we want to be happy, right? We want to have encounters with other people that are loving. And with the 3 of Cups, I do feel like it doesn't have to be romantic. I feel like it would be nice and it might even be happening here. But I almost feel like it could be that, how they always say, like, you'll find it when you stop looking. Like, that could be what's happening here. Like, you're totally not even all about that, but now it's coming in. Okay. But I do feel like, as far as emotionally, you're definitely not like emotionally attached to one person. I feel like you really are someone who wants to like build a community, right? And I feel like you have some specific goals in mind here. And, I feel like you know exactly what you want. It's just a matter of building it. And that's definitely going to happen in time. Okay. It's a really beautiful reading here, pile one. So I just want to take a look here and pull a couple more cards. Let's see. Connections from the past. All right, are there any connections from the past coming forward? Any connections from the past? Okay, I definitely do feel like with the Temperance card coming out, I feel like we have really worked through any like past situations here. So I definitely don't see any past energies coming back. I feel like everything's really balanced in, our past relationships. Okay. Now, currently, I do feel like there could be a burden, right? So that could be what we're kind of working through here. There could be a current person that is a burden to us, okay? Really heavy. It could be someone who we're in separation from and they're weighing heavy on our mind. Okay, either way, I feel like we have to find a way to release this burden. Okay, we're either going to move forward toward this person, let them know how we feel. Okay, if this is a current person in our life, we might be saying, this is too much for me. I need to let this go. All right, you can always book a personal reading for me if you want more in depth um, details here. And let's see any future connections coming forward. All right, any new people coming in? Any new connections coming in? I mean, I feel like we've already seen that is definitely happening here. But let's go ahead and look and see what other cards will come out here. All right. Ooh, the Seven of Wands. Okay, so I definitely do feel like, and the Lovers on the bottom. The Lovers was on the bottom with this 10 of Wands also. So I do feel like, I've really felt like this was a new person, but for some of us, it could be a past person, okay, or it could be a current person, right? But I feel like this current energy here could be a burden of a past person, right? Okay. I do feel like we have worked out our past here with the Temperance card, okay, but I definitely feel like there's still a burden that we're carrying in our current reality. So it could be that everything's getting worked out in this connection this week, right? It could really be we're working out a past situation that is a current burden for us. And with the Seven of Wands, I feel like, it really took a journey. Like we've been on a journey through 1 through 6, right? And we had the Magician on the bottom of the deck. So I feel like we have been on this journey, from from the Magician. And I do feel like we're, here in the 7, right? I definitely feel like we're having to really rely on ourselves, right? I feel like the ones are about self, right? Ones represent the self, but I feel like the 7 also represents the self. It represents like our resourcefulness, right? And I definitely do feel like it took us getting to this point to even be able to recognize this person coming in here, or even, be able to, maybe it's to even know that they were interested in us, or to even appreciate what they were bringing to the table here, because I do feel like with this Two of Pentacles, it's very different than what we have to offer, right? But that could be what makes it really work here. So really beautiful High Priestess showing herself. I definitely do feel like it is a beautiful week. Okay. I definitely do feel like, this person that's coming in, right? This new energy, whether it's a person we already know that's already in our world, or a completely new person that we've never met, I do feel like this is definitely a new energy. And I feel like they're coming in, it's almost like because you put up the proper boundaries here, right? Um, because you finally put up the proper boundaries, that really actually opened up the door for them to come in. Like, I feel like maybe we felt like we couldn't put up boundaries because then they wouldn't come, but it's like the second we actually did put up those boundaries, here they come running. Okay. Or this could be a completely new person, right? And our energy has just shifted and it's opened us up for, us to meet someone new here. All right, we have positive energy. Surround yourself with positive people and situations and avoid negativity. Yes, I definitely do feel like we should avoid negativity. Absolutely. I'm definitely feeling that in our air energy. Like there could be some negativity that we are rising above here, right? It's really lovely. All right. And we have helpful person. Someone wants to help you. Think of whom that might be and initiate contact. Okay. Wow. Maybe this could really just be someone in our life that wants to help us. I feel like if it is, it's like we're automatically drawn to this person. We just know that we can trust them right away. Like it's an instant, like, soul connection, but it could be like a friendship connection, right? So maybe the story is here for some of us that we have worked out our past situations. Right now, we're currently in the process of just like releasing this burden, right? Because, I mean, he's still carrying these wands in this image, but this is a 10, so it's all about completion. So we're getting really close to the finish line here. And I definitely do see us lightening up our load with the 7 of Wands and really being able to say what we want and what we're going to accept and what is unacceptable to us. So I feel like that's really opening us up to just attract the right people to us in friendships, in romances. This could be a romance or a friendship, okay, but I definitely feel like there is this is helpful person. I feel like there's helpful people around you. I feel like there is people that want to help you, people that can help you plant these seeds and manifest whatever it is that your heart is truly desiring here. So that is your Venus day love reading. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. I'm going to leave it there. I hope you have a wonderful week. Take care. If you picked reading number 2, this reading is for you. Working with one of my favorite decks here, the Next World Tarot. All right, we're going to pull out our earth, air, fire, and water energy just to get a holistic look at how we ourselves are showing up in our love life. Okay, so the messages that can come out here can have to do with a connection, but they can be self-love or friendship, family love, whatever needs to come up for you, whatever you need to hear, okay? But this is our holistic look at how we are showing up in our love life, okay? I do also do other love readings that will have to do specifically with a connection. So definitely feel free to check out my other videos. All right, let's get into it. All right. Earth, air, fire, and water. Okay. Keep in mind these are general readings, okay? So definitely feel free to book a personal if you want to get more in depth. We have the 10 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. We are going to clarify with the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. Okay, but overall, I definitely feel like the 10 of Pentacles over this reading is just a truly lovely energy, a very abundant, beautiful communication with that card. So we love to see that over our reading. Now, in our earth energy, we do have the Five of Swords, which is survival. All right, Venus in Aquarius. And then we have other Aquarius energy here with the Fool, which is Saturn energy. Okay, so I definitely do feel like our physical world, our stability could be really getting shaken up this week. Okay, it is ultimately for the greater good, right? With Saturn coming, you could even be going through your Saturn return, right? But I definitely feel like with the Fool coming out, this is really magical energy, but it can be uncomfortable, right? Because we've had a realization here with the Ace of Swords, and I do feel like, you know, however we've been living up until this point, it's not working for us anymore. We're really taking a leap of faith here, and it could be really scary with this survival energy coming out. Okay, this is a lot going on in the mind, but I feel like regardless of any, if you're having any doubts, I do feel like the calling that you're feeling to move forward is just too strong for you to listen to them, but you're still having them, right? I feel like you're fighting them off, and so it could be really uncomfortable time in our physical world. Okay, but I'm proud of you, pile 2. You're making like some really important changes. That's what I can tell here. Okay, wow, another ace coming out, and the sun. Okay, so I do feel like, honestly, with this air energy coming out, I feel like, again, we're feeling really aligned. So, even if other people are, questioning what we're doing, this new beginning that we're in, I feel like we're kind of like more than happy to explain it to them. And we're just not like we don't care about their opinion, but we don't care about their opinion more than our own opinions. So I feel like we're honestly really happy. Like, this might be the happiest we've been in a really long time. We're feeling really positive about the opportunities, even though I feel like, a lot of people on the outside looking in might not be able to see what you can see, what is coming for you. Okay, wow, the Judgment card was just trying to come out, so that was really reiterating that message. Okay. Oh, 2 wants to come out. The King of Swords and the 10 of Wands. Okay, so yeah, I feel like we're really in the process of releasing this burden of like our past ways of doing things. Okay, and I feel like we're leveling up to this King of Swords and really standing in our integrity here. Okay, and I feel like this evolution it's really lightening the load. Okay, because I feel like we've just, it's almost like we've found a way to work smarter instead of harder here. Okay, let's get into our fire energy. The 6 of Cups and the 6 of Wands. Okay, so we love this beautiful 6 energy. Okay, I definitely feel like we're really understanding who we are, right? That this is our fire energy, and I feel like we're understanding the direction that we're going to go in our life. We understand like what it is that we're passionate about. Okay, I feel like we understand a lot about our family that we maybe didn't understand before, and I do feel like that's a victory, right? Like, I feel like, maybe we've talked to some people in our family that were able to just share some stuff with us that really validated us. Yeah, I feel like we're in our fire energy. I feel like we're really sitting with some information, sitting with a victory we just had here. I feel like we've really leveled up here with the Six of Wands. I feel like, we've gotten a lot of information and we now have a lot of understanding about something. And so I do feel like we're just sitting with that. Okay. We might not know exactly how to move forward with this information, but it's really changing our perspective and it's really making us think about our whole entire life in a different way. And I feel like it's making us, like, whatever this is that we found out, it is a victory because it's helping us to love ourselves more. Okay. So it could be like just understanding like a family dynamic and understanding that maybe something that happened in the past wasn't your fault, or something like that. I don't want to get into depth too in depth in a general reading, but definitely feel free to book a personal with me if this is resonating and you want to know more about that. Okay, so now coming into our water energy, right? These are like our emotions. And I have the Star and the Eight of Cups coming out. So I definitely feel like this is like a very emotional and beautiful response to everything that's going on here, everything we're feeling. I feel like, we're coming out here, the Star, and I do feel like we're the first one, like in our family, who's decided that we're going to tell our story and tell the truth. Okay. So this is like really deep. I'm really feeling like this reading really has a lot to do with our family and healing family stuff, which ultimately is very, very important for us to move forward and to find love, right? Because a lot of times when we haven't healed our family stuff, we just find people who we can repeat those cycles with. Okay. So I feel like you're doing that real work that's going to like really get you with an evolved person who is perfect for you. Okay. The world is coming out. Yes. I definitely feel like all of this has empowered you. It's given you a good idea of what you want here with the Three of Wands. I feel like you're really able to, you know, just kind of know what you're trying to manifest, right? And with the world, I do see you really getting out in the world, right? We have the Saturn energy up here. We have Saturn energy again down here. And I do, what I love about the tarot here is I think in astrology, Saturn gets such a bad rap for, ruining our life and all of that. But honestly, what Saturn does is he gives us a whole new world because Saturn really helps us to reparent ourselves, to get in touch with our inner child, and to get on the right track for our life, right? I feel like we've all been, we came here for a reason, and Saturn helps us to get in touch with that reason. And honestly, it's a lot of times it's a dream that maybe you thought you were going to give up on, and Saturn says, no, you're not, right? So I personally love Saturn, and I think that this is a really beautiful reading. Any challenges you're facing are definitely, helping you to at least get to where you want to be. So definitely worthy conflict to have, if you ask me. All right. But since this is our love reading, let's just go ahead. Let's see what we need to know. We'll pull one card to see what we need to know about past connections. All right. Current connections and incoming connections. Okay. So let's look at the past. Okay. 10 of Cups. Wow. So this is really beautiful. So I do definitely feel like we have really had true love in the past. Like we know what it's like to feel love. We know what it's like to be loved. Like someone in our past really has showed us that, okay? And I feel like we've also been a person, right, that's been very loving to other people. Like we're really someone who can hold space for someone else's story and someone who can really, appreciate and love someone for who they are and for what they bring to the table. So that's a really lovely energy. Let's look at current, please, Spirit. Current. Okay, 9 of Wands. So I definitely feel like, if we had a situation like that in the past where we were kind of flying high there on the 10 of Cups, um, you know, that ending could really have wounded us. So I do feel like in our current energy, we are a little bit wounded. Maybe it's not from that past relationship. Maybe it's because we haven't found anything since that has measured up to it, or, maybe it's just other relationships in general that are disempowering that are going on right now. Okay. But if that's the case, we're definitely moving away from that conflict. We're definitely moving toward things that are more aligned for us, things that make us feel good. Okay. If you're with someone here who has you in survival energy, I definitely see you going for someone who's really going to elevate your position in society. Okay. So let's look at future or incoming. All right. Who's coming in? Who's coming in? Anything coming in here? Okay, so I definitely do feel like we do have the Lovers on the bottom of the deck, but with this Two of Swords, I definitely feel like, there could be somebody trying to come in, but if there is, you're not even going to see it. Like, you're not in a position to receive incoming people right now. You're just really not. You could be afraid. You could be focused on something else, okay? But I feel like it's a little bit of both. I feel like we're kind of keeping ourselves safe. I feel like we're kind of withdrawing. Okay, and I feel like part of it is because we are in this process here of really truly figuring out what we want, and we're waiting, right? We're waiting for further guidance, further clarity from the universe, and there's nothing wrong with that, okay? Lovers is on the bottom of the deck though, so I do feel like this is definitely a week where we're getting to know a lot about ourselves. The Lovers is also another 6, so we have 666, which, is not evil, all right? It's really not. It's actually good. Like, sixes are just so divine to me, and, all about understanding and about our connections, right? So we love sixes, and with the Lovers, I definitely feel like we're learning a lot about how we show up in relationships and why we've shown up that way, why we've chosen the partners that we have. We're just really we're really invested in being the best version of ourselves, in healing ourselves, in reclaiming our body and reclaiming our, you know, just our right to go and get what we want in this world. Really beautiful. Okay, we have a new dawn. Okay, the worst is now behind you and positive new experiences are on the horizon. Okay, let's get one more here for pile 2. All right, helpful person. Someone wants to help you. Think of whom that might be and initiate contact, okay? Definitely feel that, all right? This is really lovely energy. Over this reading on the bottom of the deck, we have, again, just a reminder, the 10 of Pentacles and the Lovers. So I definitely feel like all the work we're doing, it really is going to pay off. I feel like it's really setting us up to be able to just be so healthy, right? When we do meet that next person on our journey, we are going to be so healthy minded and just be able to communicate from a really responsible place. And it's really beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. Go ahead and like this video, comment, all that. If you want to follow me on Instagram or TikTok, that information's in the description box, and you can book a personal with me there as well. All right. I hope you have a wonderful week. Take care. If you chose pile 3, this reading is for you. Working with the Next World Tarot. All right, we're just going to pull out for our earth, air, fire, and water energy. All right, just to get a really good holistic look at where we ourselves are currently at in our love journey. Okay, so we can get family messages coming up, friendship or romance, self-love. Okay, this is just our Venus day love reading. All right, so I definitely do other love readings on my channel, so feel free to check out my other videos. All right, if you were looking for like a how they feel about you video, I also do those as well. So all right, let's get into it here. All right, angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. All right, earth, air, fire, and water. All right, keep in mind this is a general reading. If you want to get more in depth, book a personal with me. I'd love to connect with you. We have the 10 of Cups over your reading. Really lovely energy. Okay, that's what we want to see in our love reading. All right, that is us loving others exactly as they are and receiving that same gesture in return. Okay. We're going to clarify today with the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. Let's get into earth energy. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands and the Page of Cups. Okay, so I definitely love this energy. These two cards together are really letting me know that you're incredibly passionate here and you're really pushing something forward with so much energy. Okay, but with the Page of Cups, it's not coming off aggressive at all. It's coming off like very authentic, very innocent, pure, and aligned for you. Okay. So I definitely love this energy. Okay. I definitely feel like we're on fire about something. We're really passionate about an idea here. We're really expressing something. Oh, 2 wanted to come out. Yeah, we have Judgment and the 2 of Pentacles. So I definitely feel like we are working hard to manifest something here, to bring something into our physical world, because with Judgment, all right, we are having a calling that we cannot ignore, right? This is not a call that we can ignore. It's going to keep ringing and ringing until we answer it. Okay, so we're doing everything we can to answer that call. We're really getting down and dirty. Okay, you can even see there's a little bit of turbulent water in the background here, but we're just going to juggle everything that we have going on because we know we're on the right track. Okay, so really beautiful. Let's get into our air energy. We have the 4 of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, wow. So I definitely feel like we could not even realize like we're having this calling, but I feel like what we don't know is like how quick the universe is going to come in to help us here. All right, with the 4 of Cups, or I love as soon as I speak and then they say the opposite here. Okay, I almost feel like also this could be for some people like um we're in our mind, we're expecting, because we're feeling this calling, right? We're expecting the universe to do all the work. Like we're kind of just waiting for the universe to come in and get everything rolling for us, okay? Even though I know we're working here, we got the Two of Pentacles, so we're doing that day to day work here, but this might be the thing that you don't want to do, right? Like it could be really putting yourself out there, right? We might not have a problem doing the little background stuff, but I feel like there's something here that, we're just, we're almost there. It's not negative. It's just, let's get one more card here and clarify. Okay, yeah, Seven of Swords coming out. Yeah, I feel like we could be with the Page of Pentacles here. All right, I feel like we're a beginner at something. Okay, so even if you're feeling this major judgment call to move forward, we are still starting something new. So I do feel like this could even be a relationship. I'm just getting that for some of you. This could be a relationship. Okay, it does. But I feel like whatever this is, it's new, right? It's new. And I feel like with the Four of Cups, we could be like a little dissatisfied with it because it's new and we're trying to push it forward too fast here. And we also, in doing that, we could be like our own worst enemy, right? And we could be like trying to do it in a not so straightforward way here, right? We could be like trying to play some mind games here. This could be a little bit unhealthy, all right? But we'll keep going and see how things continue to play out, all right? And it is a general reading, so if at any time this doesn't sound like your situation, well, maybe it's not. You can always book a personal or check out any of my other readings. I do a lot of different readings, and there's a lot of really great readers on YouTube. So don't force it. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay, but here in the fire energy, we do have the King of Swords, the Throne of Knowledge, and the Sun coming out here. So I definitely do feel like we're incredibly passionate and we're really happy right now. I do feel like with this King of Swords, okay, we could be like a bit I feel like we're pretty tough, right? And it's not a bad thing. I feel like it's a really good thing here. I feel like in the past maybe we would like put everything we had into a person right away. With the Page of Wands coming out, with this knight or with this King of Swords, I feel like now we're really like using our brain about it. Like we're not trying to move forward with our heart or even with our passion, right? Because this is coming up in our fire energy. So I feel like in the past, and no shame, okay? We don't slut shame on this channel ever, okay? But I'm just feeling like for you specifically, if this reading's resonating, I feel like maybe in the past we like gave people everything. Like we were like, I'm giving you everything as soon as I meet you. And, you know, I feel like we're trying to hold back a little bit now. We're really trying to, and we're not trying to strategize or play mind games here. All right. Even though I did kind of see that that could be a possibility here in our air energy, in our mind. But, I'm kind of feeling like I might have got that a little wrong here, right? Because the King of Swords is someone who's really in their integrity and they're doing this to keep themselves safe, right? So I do feel like, we want to watch that we don't get into the, playing games. Okay, we don't want to play mind games with someone, but I do feel like it's okay if we don't want to give them everything right away, right? With the Page of Wands, we might just want to, take things really slow, just give a little bit at a time, right? So I definitely do see us being very responsible with our own self, like with our body. I definitely feel like we're really putting up really healthy boundaries when it comes to our fire energy here, our passions, right? So now let's get into our emotions. We have the star, our water energy here, the star and the eight of wands. Okay, so I definitely do feel like we're taking action on our emotions here, right? Direct action here with the eight of wands and the star here, which is another eight, the 17, right? 7 plus 1 is 8. So I definitely feel like emotionally we are evolving and healing here. Let's get one more card, please. Okay, Knight of Cups. Okay. Yeah, I feel like there's like kind of a story going on here. All right. Even though this is like our holistic self, I also kind of see like a story playing out, right? Um, and what I'm kind of seeing is that we are like having this awakening. We're really understanding a lot of things about ourselves. And here I do feel like we could be really, in our mind, we could be not letting ourselves, oh, that's what I think, that we could be like really fully not letting ourselves fully enjoy a moment that we're in here, right? With the Wheel of Fortune, I do feel like, you know, this is an, we are completing a cycle. So I feel like the past, the type of people that maybe we were dealing with in the past that have made us feel like we have to take extra measures to keep ourselves safe. Um, those people are in the past, right? And we're moving into a new space. And I do feel like, so we are really, we're taking it slow. We're just taking one little step at a time. Um, not the Page of Wands isn't necessarily slow, but I definitely feel like, we're not giving everything about ourselves. I feel like we're going to tell someone what they need to know, not our whole life story, that kind of energy. Okay, but I definitely feel like ultimately this whole journey that we're going on here in our love life is, it's really making it so that we can feel more comfortable to, really offer our love, right? And stand in our power, because I do feel like if you pick reading number 3, like you are a romantic person. So to a certain extent, when you're holding back and all of this, like that's not really being true to yourself, even if you are doing it to keep you safe because you love yourself and you don't want to repeat the past. I feel like what we're understanding this week is that we're not going to repeat the past because we learned from the past. We're really intelligent here. We're really smart and we're really responsible. And so, I do feel like, this whole journey is really opening us up and making us feel so free to love and to move forward, maybe towards a specific person here, right? I definitely feel like we're taking action. Okay. Could be a past person. We could be going for someone from our past. Okay, with the star, I was just kind of getting that message that, we could be coming back to someone in the past. And if that's true, I feel like this person is going to really see you and recognize everything that you've done this whole journey. Like they're going to really just be in awe of you, of this work that you've done. Okay. Now let's see. We're just going to pull out a card to see any connections, past, current, or incoming. Okay. So let's first look at past. Show me what any past people, past situations. What do we need to know about the past here? Okay, Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So I do feel like in the past we might have, really like started completely over with our life, our job, like everything. Okay. Now, in our current reality, I do feel like with this Two of Swords, what I was saying here earlier is kind of coming up again, like this, waiting for the universe to do the work for you, right? Like, I feel like you could be waiting for someone to come in and offer their cup of love to you here. All right. And I'm not saying that's the wrong thing to do because you could feel unsafe for a number of reasons, but I do feel like, you know, with the Two of Swords, it's kind of like this energy. It's like you can sit in fear for as long as you want. Um, you know, the energy I'm picking up from it right now is like you can sit in fear for as long as you want, but eventually you're just going to have to move forward. All right. Yeah. The incoming, right? I do feel, wow. I feel like we could really be stressed out here, pile 3. We could honestly be stressing ourselves out. We could be in despair because we I feel like there could be someone that we want, someone from our past, and we're literally in despair because we won't reach out to them. Okay, I feel like in the past with this person, you really had it all, right? You had the whole world in the palm of your hands. Like, this person was everything to you. Okay, and now I don't know what happened between you two. I definitely do feel like you're feeling completely left out in the cold, though, with the Five of Pentacles. Okay, so I do feel like you, rightfully so, for your feelings are totally valid. I feel like this person did you wrong, left you out in the cold. Okay, however, I do feel like it's gotten to the point where it's like you need to like let it go or do something about it here, because I feel like you're waiting for this person to reach out, and literally I feel like it's just creating a lot of stress and anxiety for you to be waiting on that, right? And it'd be better, it'd probably be so much better to just put yourself out there. What's the worst that could happen is that you get rejected. um, but I feel like no one's rejecting you, right? Like, I just feel that. I feel like this person is, and this is a general reading, so don't go basing your life off of this reading, but I definitely really do feel like, it's pretty positive here. Your energy, I feel like, you know, I feel like we could be a little hung up on someone from the past. I do feel like they could be coming forward towards you. Okay, and that itself could be causing you anxiety. Um but I do feel like if it's resonating for you that like there's someone who you love and you're not telling them, like, I feel like it is safe for you to tell them that you love them. Okay, they could reject you, like that's always a possibility, but I feel like you're in despair anyways, not knowing, so it's better to just know, and that way you can move forward, right? Okay, we have accept heaven's help. You've prayed for help, so get out of the way and let heaven help you. Okay, again, I feel like that's literally pertaining to this. I feel like there's somebody here, and it's just it's just time. Throw them a line, right? They're probably just as afraid of the situation as you are, right? I feel that kind of. I feel like you two could come in towards each other at the same damn time. Like you could literally like bump into each other on your way to each other's house, right? um but I feel like you're both in this energy. All right. Alchemy. You have the Midas touch right now, and every project you begin turns to gold. Okay. Wow, that's absolutely true. Friendship is on the bottom. Make a date for a play day with one or more friends. So I definitely am feeling that, right? I feel like we don't want to put all of our eggs in one basket here with the Eight of Wands. We really want to be getting out there in a lot of ways. And maybe that's why you know, we're not trying to give someone so much, but I feel like give them at least some words, right? With the Page of Wands, we can at least give them some words, right? And I feel like we can be open and emotional and vulnerable with them because that's who we are, and it's not about them. It's not about them or how they receive us. It's about us being true to ourselves, right? You send a big message to yourself whenever. Pile 3, so sorry. Of course, my brand new phone has to be so lame and stop recording. Okay, so now I'm gonna have to figure out how to merge these videos together. Okay, let's finish your video so I can go get out of here and be annoyed now. Okay, annoyed at my what? Okay. All right, so I think what I was saying is it sends a big message to yourself whenever you just are true to yourself and say what you feel, right? It does more for you than it does to the other person. It's not about the other person, it's about you. And it's about honoring yourself and honoring your feelings and being true to them. So, really lovely reading. Happy Venus Day. Like, comment, um, subscribe, all of that if you want to book a personal or follow me on Instagram or TikTok. Everything's in the description box below.